What, bro, YouTube got your face?
We are live! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the first Watchtower of 2026. And as you can see, it's cold in this here basement, so I got my Lakers.
You said that man stole all his shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
y'all having a show, my bad.
Oh yeah, so y'all, for the gamers out there, and we do have gamers here in Plan B, y'all can just drop down to the other, other joint, unless y'all want to be part of the show, that's all. All right, so what we got here? We have the legendary Briarios is here. Yeah, I see you in there, Briarios. Who else do we got in here, ladies and gentlemen? We have Swordfish is here. Man, you know, it's funny too, because I look at the panel and I tell you who I don't see. The biggest fraud out of everybody. But before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, a man who I haven't seen in many, many months, King Reaper is here. The King Reaper. All right, so who else? Let me see who else we got here. I know my father's in there pushing buttons in the back. Big rigs around here. So, oh yeah, how's everybody doing? All right, let me tell you on the panel. I see Mello. He's got his mic muted. I think he's playing Arc Raiders with the rest of the boys. So we'll see what happens with that whole thing there. How many times they gonna curse each other out? And for people who ain't pulling their weight, you know, that's how they do to you over there. When they get on you when you ain't coming through, ladies and gentlemen. We have via Florida, former New Yorker.
What's wrong with Florida? What is wrong with Florida?
Fraud. Deuce is here.
Yo, happy New Year, happy Black History Month, chat. Hit that like button, and hopefully we got an exciting show for y'all.
Yeah, you know what words not to use, so we won't use those words because my algorithm got stripped last time over some bull-ish, man.
You know,
anyway,
YouTube got to be haters.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that shit, man. Y'all better be glad I got a regular job. I gotta tell you, because I don't want this to get back to the feds and I'll say some crazy stuff. So a lot of people, man, been losing their job over stuff they post on social media, things they say on social media. Hell, what was that? Man, that shit never happened in the 80s, man. Brother get arrested, he go to work the next day. Like nothing happened. But whatever. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are first going to touch on what we always touch on first. Hell, I done forgot how we used to do it. And that would be the weekend box office. So let's see how I can do that. Oh, look what I got up there. Yeah, I got it. Deuce, what the hell do you have as your freaking profile pic?
What you mean? It's been like that.
I don't pay attention to that. I just seen it. Jeez, look at this guy here. Oh, man. So his dude is tripping. So, okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, the weekend box office, domestic box office, might I add, #1 movie was Send Help. Folks, I don't know nothing about sending help. I know about needing help. I don't know what the hell this is all about. Let's see. Who's in this damn movie? Since when the hell does $9 million at the weekend be... Bro, these numbers are awful. This is the weekend?
I've never even heard of that movie, but
hold on. Let me go back. Let me make sure I'm getting a weekend. Let's see. So I go January to February. Send Help was 19 million, right? That was the previous week. Another week we didn't do a show. And then I go from the 6th of February to the 8th. Now, listen, let me pull out my Mayan calendar here. And let's see here. So 6 to 8, yeah, that would be the weekend. Holy shit. So the top movie at the weekend box office for last weekend was Send Help with $9 million. Oof.
I still don't know what that movie is. What was the last big box office movie? Avatar? Is that it?
Yeah, I would say Avatar. But you might say Avatar, but hell, Zootopia 2's got something to say about that. They're still out there kicking ass. Like,
how? It's on digital now. You can buy it on
doesn't
digital.
Matter.
That's crazy.
Listen, that's the real gem of freaking Disney. Let me tell you something. We gonna get into Avatar in a few. I gotta tell you, Avatar's fraudulent, bro.
Oh, Why you say that?
Yeah, I'm about to break it down. It's gonna be. So
Did it make its billion? Because I didn't see the movie, but did it do its numbers?
1 billion. But I
Okay.
was told by some people that it was going to do 2 billion. I think like the last one did.
Oh,
No.
Vaughn, probably. You talking about Vaughn?
Not happening. So anyway, Send Help. This guy kind of looks like The Rock if he went on a diet. On the front cover here, he's holding a knife and whatever this is. So domestically, it did 34 million. Internationally, it did 17, which has a kume of 52 million worldwide.
Rick, I'll be right back.
Yeah. Who the hell is in this movie? I don't want no free trial. What the hell is going on around here? So, man, Send Help. Send me some information on this movie. Alright, so what's going on here with Send Help? Alright, so Send Help. It's a Sam Raimi movie. Good director. Rachel McAdams, Dylan O'Brien, Xavier Samuel, Chris Pang, Dennis Haysbert. Why does that sound familiar? Dennis Haysbert. Oh, that's the Dennis Haysbert. I know who he is. He's the fake Denzel. He's like
if people are playing game, you might have to drop these gentlemen down because they're in the middle of the arc rater. So
okay, yeah, let's drop them all down to the mirror here. You got Larry Buzz.
And nobody.
You got yeah, I'll get you down there. Rocket Man, you gaming or
Dre
you on the
too.
show?
Dre and
Dre
arc
gaming
rater.
too. Get you down there. Okay, now. All right, so
Yo, put out the Superman signal, man. Where Parker at?
but bro, let him be. He don't even.
All right.
Listen, I don't want to talk to no man who don't have physical comic books in his collection. Fuck that guy.
Oh my
So
Lord.
yeah. So anyway, all right. So Dennis Haysbert, he's in there. I think that was the brother from Waiting to Exhale. Remember him? So
No, I don't know who that is. You watched that show? I never watched that shit.
no, it was a movie.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. So the budget was $40 million for this Send Help. $40 million, but it's made $53 million. So, hey, you know, they're ahead of the game. I think it's been out for 2 weeks. So, hey, we'll see what happens. That being said, number 2 was Iron Lung. What's that all about here? It's done $34 million. Domestically, it's done $30 million. Oh, shit, this Iron Lung is, let's see here. Let's look at the cast. Iron Lung, cast information. Let's see here. What do we have here? No, why do they keep doing this to me, bro? They want me to sign up for some bullshit. I'm not doing it. All right, so that's what we have Wikipedia for. All right, so let's see this Iron Lung.
You could go to IMDb and you could search up.
They keep trying to make me buy this goddamn bullshit. I got enough subscriptions. Yeah, I got enough subscriptions. I'm good. All right, so Iron Lung. Mark Fishback and starring Mark Fishback. Oh man, so okay, so he directed it, he played in it. It had a budget of $3 million, and so far it's made $34 million. I think he's all right. So, you know, shout out to him. He's made his money. That was for Iron Lung. What is this? Solo Mio? Left heartbroken in Rome after a wedding disaster. A stranded groom finds his ruined honeymoon transformed by a determined local and a few meddling travelers, proving that sometimes heartbreak is only the beginning. Okay, so it only released domestically and it made $7 million. All right, so as you guys can see, the movie theater is struggling. It's not really out this time, but this Dracula, I was interested in this Dracula. Let's see this here. So I guess this is a new tale on Dracula. Nobody gave a damn about it in the States. It did $4 million domestically, and it did $29 million worldwide. So what is going on with that? So again, let's see here. Let's see what this Dracula's all about here. Let's see. Let's see. Dracula. Is that 2025? Dracula. A love tale. Guess this is it. No. Wait, in France in 2025. No, that can't be it. There's so many goddamn Dracula movies. You just don't know. I don't know. All I know is that nobody cared about it in the States. And
I
international.
didn't even know there was a Dracula movie, to be honest with you. But
Me either. We put Dracula 2026. See what I get. I get nothing. So this must be that French film that came out in 2025. Like, why? Nah, it can't be. Fuck. Cast.
what's the upcoming movies, Rick, other than Super Mario? Because I don't know, Mario coming out April 1st. So what other blockbusters is coming out?
Jones. Hold on one second. So it was Caleb Landry Jones. Who's the one that played in this one? And this is... Yeah, this is the one. Wow, so this Dracula came out in France in July of 25. And it was released in the theaters domestically this past weekend. And it cost $52 million to make, and it's only at $33 million worldwide. So I mean, come on, guys, just leave this shit to Bram Stoker or whoever directed those ones. You guys are hurting a little bit. Trying to hold on, let's see here. Hold on. What's going on here? Pardon me. I'm a little rusty. Let's see here. All right, so dudes, you wanted to know what blockbusters are coming out next?
So I got a list of movies right in front of me. I got Scream 7, February 27. The Bride, March 6th. Project Hail Mary, March 20th. Super Mario 2, April 1st. The Mandarin and Grogu, May 22nd. What's that? Is that
The
Mandalorian? I'm sorry.
Yeah, the Mandalorian.
My bad.
Grogu. That should be out in May 4th, or what is it, May 22nd?
May 22nd.
Yeah.
May 22nd.
Star Wars movie, you know.
Yeah, Masters of the Universe, June 5th. The Disclosure Day, I don't know what that is. June 12th. Ooh. Toy Story 5, June 19th.
All right, so that's picking up June 19th. Get some steam. What else you got?
Toy Story 5. I said that already. Supergirl, June 26th.
Okay, all right. So you get some steam.
The Odyssey, June 17th. Spider-Man, Brand New Day.
There we go.
July 31st.
All right.
Hunger Games.
Fawcett's again. Hunger Games, big series, big franchise.
Hunger Games, November. So it skips from July to November 20th. And then Doomsday, the December 18th. And then Avatar 3, December 19th. 1 day apart? Okay.
No, that Avatar 3 was this year. That was 2025.
No, I'm looking at 2026.
Okay,
that's what I see here.
Avatar is wrong. They released that already. That came out this past December on the night. But speaking of Avatar, let's talk about Avatar.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's go to Avatar. Avatar. All right, so let's go Way to Water, right? I'm gonna bring up Way to Water. Way to Water did $2.334 billion. The domestic.
We still see Dracula on your screen, brother.
Oh, don't give it time. You guys.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, you guys aren't live. All right, so look at what I'm showing you here. So Avatar, Way to Water, $688 million domestically, 1.6 million internationally. Total Kume at $2.334 billion. B with a billion, right? That's a B. It's a billion. Okay. Now, James Cameron, I don't think he said his film would do $2 billion, but Von Cameron was talking about how that Avatar was going to do $2 billion. And I thought it was too. Until I saw nobody in the States gave a shit about this movie.
But it's the same thing, Rick, because look at the doubling in the international on this movie from 688 to 1.6. Not even double. That's almost triple. God damn.
Yeah. But here, look at this. Now remember, that's Way to Water. Way to Water made 2-point-something billion. Hell, they made a damn water park out of it. And fucking, at Disney, right around the corner from you, wherever the hell you are over there in Florida.
Fort Lauderdale, sir.
Yeah, whatever. So now look at this. Look at that fucking domestic. It is down over 200 and something million dollars domestically.
Yep.
It is down almost $1 billion worldwide.
But I heard this movie was mid. I didn't see it, and I don't know if it's mid or not. But I heard.
What movie are you talking about exactly?
Oh, look
Avatar,
who here!
the
Look
new
who
one.
decided to show up to work. So
The new Avatar.
the new Avatar.
Okay.
Now, the reason why I'm kicking Avatar's back in is because this damn movie has made almost $1 billion less than the last one. Almost. And somebody was telling me, light-skinned gentleman, PlayStation aficionado, loves James Cameron. He told the Rick, he said James Cameron is putting people back in the movie theaters to come and see movies. But unfortunately for him, $1 billion motherfuckers said, no, we're good. So this could be two things. Can the movie theater really be dying? Or is the Avatar franchise dying? Because keep in mind, the same smoke that I gave Superman, I got to give Avatar. Tickets
Because it didn't make it didn't match the last movie. Is that
it's absolutely. We laughed at Superman 2025 because it couldn't get up to where Man of Steel was. We laughed at it. And there was one guy in here who got his feelings hurt and he mutes everybody when we pointed that out. He was mad. But we got to give it the same smoke. This damn movie Avatar here is almost $1 billion less. $1 billion less. And some guy told me he had the balls to compare the Avatar trilogy to fucking Star Wars. The nerve of that motherfucker.
I remember that. But then he started breaking down the numbers of the movies and all that stuff. That's what he was doing.
He can break whatever the fuck down that he wants. I'll tell you this right now. Star Wars sequel ain't never lost $1 billion. The next one. Never. And they make $1 billion too. I ain't never seen Star Wars have one Star Wars come out and another one's $1 billion less. I'm glad he's here too. We got to talk about this.
Listen, when I'll tell you that the movie theaters is dying is if Spider-Man makes less than the previous Spider-Man. That's when I'll tell you.
That's,
all right, Rick.
That's when we'll know.
We got to close up shop.
Yeah, that's when I know. This Avatar movie, this is an Asian movie. That's the market that cared about it. It was the Asian market. The domestic market didn't care.
Hey, brother, you can do all that crying.
Crying?
Bigger.
Listen, no, it's not. It's not.
It is bigger than Star Wars.
No, shit.
It is bigger than the first Star Wars trilogy. What are you talking about?
Listen, this here, what I'm looking at, Vaughn, is a dying fucking franchise. That's what I'm looking at. It's dead.
A dying franchise?
It's $1 billion. It's $1 billion less than what the other one made when the ticket prices are doubled. What are you talking about? We gave Man of Steel the same smoke. We did.
What are you talking about?
Bro, wait for the streaming numbers to come in. It's not dead.
Oh, motherfucker. Listen.
It's not.
All right, Dre, you're taking his fucking PlayStation bedfellow shit with him a little too fucking far.
It had competition in a big movie that was big overseas also that nobody's seen coming.
What movie was that, Vaughn?
That's right. Zootopia.
Yeah, well, Zootopia is an American prop. Zootopia is
no, it's not. It did big overseas. What are you talking about?
But hold on, Vaughn. Zootopia came out in November. I remember because I saw it.
It was still in theaters. It was still in theaters when Avatar came out. They were doing big numbers overseas.
What?
The only reason I say that because that's a month. That's a whole month before. You telling me
it was nothing else out. It was just Zootopia.
Bro, Avatar had the whole December by themselves.
Yes, but Zootopia still was doing big overseas with Avatar.
Vaughn, this is a totally different audience.
What are you talking about? Hey, hold, and nothing. Avatar's the bigger trilogy. It's bigger than Star Wars trilogy. The biggest trilogy ever.
Not when you add, if you adjust for inflation. No, it's not. It's not.
Add inflation to the original 3 Star Wars movies. Tell me how much it made.
Hold on, you got to add. Hold on. Not only that, you got to add inflation over to the second trilogy that came out. That's a fact.
It's bigger than both trilogies.
No, the fuck, it's not.
It is. The numbers came out already.
No, it's not.
What are you talking about?
Here's what I do know, Vaughn. Star Wars ain't never gave $1 billion back. This movie gave $1 billion back. It gave it back. It gave it back. With ticket sales through the roof, it gave it back. And I'll tell you why I think it hurt it. I'll tell you what I think hurt Avatar. This internationally is $600 million less than what it did internationally, the last one. and it's $200 million.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's $200 million and change less domestically. Domestically, they don't want to see it no more. And I guarantee you.
And still the highest grossing trilogy of all time.
Yeah, well, if we just inflation,
two of the biggest movies of all time is in first two Avatars is two of the biggest movies of all time.
And both of those movies both had re-releases. Let's call it what it is, my friend.
Avatar was did that. The first year it came out was in the top 5. What are you talking about?
You know why Avatar is not making the extra billion that it usually does?
Why does a re-release count? I mean, not count. I mean, it's still the same.
It does count. It doesn't matter. They put it back in the theater.
No, he's talking about because it adds to the box office.
Yes, it does.
That's what Rick's talking about.
Great. It was a stupid point for Avatar 2 because Avatar 2 was in the top 5 of all time when it first released. Not after a re-release. It was in the top 5 before that.
Well.
What are you talking about?
Here's what I know. The franchise is on its heels.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, shit's on its heels, Bond. Come on, man.
It's not. You're comparing the third movie to two of the top movies of all time box office. What are you talking about?
Guess what? What hurt Avatar is the fact that it's not making that killing that it used to off of those 3D screens. That's one.
Vaughn, can you admit that? Can you admit, Vaughn, that this one was a letdown because it didn't hit the $2 billion mark?
No, it wasn't a letdown. It made his money back. How was it a letdown?
I say that because it didn't hit the $2 billion mark. But no, hold on, Vaughn, because you gave
the third movie of a trilogy is supposed to hit. Supposed to make the highest movies of all time. Also,
Vaughn,
why not?
They've
been doing it 2 for 2.
You gave Parker hell for Man of Steel versus Superman 25. So you telling you for that?
He capped and said Superman was going to do all these numbers. What are you talking about?
But I just told you what I'm talking about. You said it is the same, bro. Like
the weakest movie in the trilogy is still shit on all his favorite movies that came out this year. It made more than money than it. What are you talking about?
I understand that, but I'm asking you. You're still not listening, brother. I said, wouldn't you consider it a letdown? I'm not saying the movie flopped.
No,
I think you're conflating what I'm saying. I never said the movie flopped.
We're not saying it flopped. We're just saying that.
I'm not saying that at all. $1 billion ain't a damn flop. I'm asking you if you consider it a letdown because it didn't peak like the other two movies peaked. That's what I'm saying.
No, not a letdown. The chances of us being in the top movies of all time again 3 times in a row. You know how all that went to
Wait, hold on. What are you talking about? Don, I don't want to hear that shit because he did it with Titanic. He did it with Avatar 1. He did it with Avatar 2. Why the fuck did Avatar fucking 3 fucking move shit?
It didn't happen. But all those movies not in the same franchise.
Nigga, it's James Cameron. That's what you told me. He's the GOAT. He don't miss. He's fucking the Jordan, the director. But this fucking missed. This fucking missed. Dismissed. Dismissed.
It didn't miss.
Dismissed. Yes, it did.
That's cat.
It missed.
It's cat.
It's $1 billion short than the last one. What do you mean it didn't miss?
It didn't miss. What are you talking about?
Oh my God. If any other fucking franchise did that, you would say it missed. You would say that.
Making this type of money? What other franchise making that type of money? What are you talking about?
Zootopia just did it.
Zootopia, the first one didn't do that. Zootopia hit $1 billion? $2 billion? What are you talking about?
Zootopia did hit $1 billion.
It hit $2 billion? Is it in the top?
No,
is it in the top 5 yet? Is it in the top 5 yet? Is it in the top 5?
I think it made more than the last one.
Is it in the top 5 of all time?
I don't know. I didn't look.
It's probably not.
I didn't look. Yeah, I mean, I'm not talking about Zootopia. I'm talking about this underperforming motherfucking Avatar in the States. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it always did big overseas.
Yeah, but Vaughn, it did almost $700 million in the States last time. It's almost half of that. Nobody cares. It's done.
Well, Zootopia actually took. It's not done.
Oh my God,
James Cameron is done with it. What are you talking about?
Did you see where fucking Did you see where Zootopia was this weekend and where Avatar was this weekend? People are still
Zootopia's on digital now.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Zootopia made 1.8 worldwide.
Holy fuck! Yo,
yeah,
that is crazy.
So it's not in theaters no more. I mean, it's not in the top 5, right?
I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
We're not looking
of all time.
Okay.
I don't know how to get those numbers.
Listen, bro. Listen, hold up.
What you mean you don't know how to get those numbers? Google. What the fuck?
I don't know how to get those numbers, bro. Get it for me.
All time Now, the all-time record holder in the States is Star Wars The Force Awakens, which, if adjusted for inflation, there's $1 billion in the States. Talking stateside. I ain't no goddamn, so let's go.
You gotta keep doing. If you gotta keep doing inflation, you lost the argument, bro.
No, okay. Here's why we do inflation, Vaughn. Because it goes by actual ticket sales. That's why if a motherfucker goes platinum back when he was a rapper back then, and another motherfucker goes platinum, we judge it by going platinum. We don't say, oh, CDs was $8 then, and now they're $22 now. That doesn't mean shit. We go by ticket sales and record
did Avatar
sales.
make less money? Yes, but it's still one of the biggest trilogies of all time. Like, I don't know how you try to downplay one of the biggest trilogy of all time.
Okay, I'm not downplaying.
No way you can downplay it.
I think this trilogy's dead. I think the franchise is dead.
It's not dead. What are you talking? They building a whole fucking Avatar world at Disney World. They
don't mean shit. Hell, they still got Transformers over there in goddamn fucking Universal
Disney
Studios and fucking
Disney, brother. Transformers is not dead.
Yeah, but Transformers that's a dying fucking franchise.
Yeah, but not
yeah,
Avatar.
that shit's in the tank.
And he all before the movie came out, he said he wanted to do something else besides Avatar. This was before the movie.
But he also said that if he did $2 billion again, they would make another one.
They can make another one now. They still. He said they're trying to find a faster way to make these movies. So why would he be looking for a faster way to make these movies?
He waits.
If he didn't make the money.
He waits on technology. That's what he does.
No, but he's not going to do it. He said he might not be involved in the next one directly.
You gonna leave him high and dry like he did Terminator?
Oh, he said he might be going back to Terminator.
Yeah, but he got rid of Arnold though. He ain't bringing Arnold.
You don't need Arnold, brother. James Cameron.
Hey, listen, man. Look,
you can't have who want an old ass Arnold now? Oh, he aged out the role.
Oh man, he aged out the role. Well, they had him in the last one. He's been in all of the motherfuckers. They used the AI.
Yeah, he wasn't in there now, and that's why the movies are trash.
Yeah.
That's why the movies are trash. They want to move on from Arnold.
AI Arnold. All I'm saying is on the weekend. Well, we had the week.
I just can't see how you downplay one of the biggest trilogy of all time.
I think here's what I think to improve this, if I can. I don't think the problem is with the movie per se. I mean, it's the same fucking movie all the time. You know, how many times is the fucking?
And if I'm not mistaken, wasn't this movie longer also?
That's the problem.
Right, it was good.
The length of the movie, because you could only show it like sometimes only 3 times a day. Because the goddamn movie is long. That movie was almost 4 fucking hours if you add previews and shit.
Hey.
That is a long fucking time, bro. That's some shit. That's like, look, that movie, you got to watch it in spurts, an hour a day or something.
Hey,
but
man.
Nobody wants to stay in the movie.
Y'all say, if this Don, the same guys are saying it's Don, won't admit this, the DC is Don. Like, what the hell?
No, listen, you know how I feel about that. I think this.
Wait, you said DC's dying? What do you mean?
He said this one.
Yeah.
Oh, if this is dying, okay.
Yeah.
No, DC is dying. They're not making no noise right now. No successors.
No,
they have not had one big successful movie yet.
No
or show.
They haven't. I can't.
That's not true. Penguin was a great show. What do you mean?
That's not, brother. We talk about the James Gunn universe.
Yeah, you talking about James Gunn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You said you fam. You said DC.
But hold on,
come on, bro. You know what we're talking about.
Yeah. No. You said DC.
But Vaughn always talks about the DCU. He's not talking about he only likes the Matt Reeves fucking shit. He doesn't like the other shit. I knew what he was talking about.
Yeah, like, hey, shout out Holla when James Gunn get close.
To $1 billion?
Yeah. Holla when he gets to $1 billion.
Well, listen, James Gunn didn't get $1 billion when Guardians of the Galaxy was at his height.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he ain't getting there.
Hey, Supergirl gonna flop. Hey, listen. Even the worst performing movie of the trilogy is still gonna be bigger than all the DC movies, which is crazy.
Oh man, Jesus!
But he's right.
It is. Which DC movie is big? Which DC movie is bigger than Avatar 3? None.
Not even.
That's the worst performance.
I can't fight the brother. I'm hoping Batman next year.
Batman's the only one that fucking bring. Batman's the only superhero. Well, Aquaman did $1 billion. He had one that did $1 billion, but Batman's the only one that makes too many fucking money. And after a while, you're gonna fucking overexpose Batman, and people are gonna be like, there's too many of them. There's a DCU Batman, there's a Matt Reeves Batman, and they're gonna get fucking tired of it.
You don't think it's gonna cannibalize the sales though? Batman and Superman running into each other next year? Like, you don't think?
No.
I don't know the months.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why it didn't. Because like a Joker standalone movie did $1 billion that was R-rated, had nothing to do with anything, and it was just a good movie. People wanted to see it.
But there was no Batman coming around, in the same year as Joker. That's why I mentioned that.
How far apart are they? Do you know how far apart those releases are?
I don't. I really don't. We just have loose release years, not even a window.
Okay.
So we don't know summer. I don't know.
Well, the Batman's not coming out till 2027, and that's when Superman comes out.
Yeah, that's what I said. Next year.
Yeah. So
the Batman is gonna be so leagues ahead of that Superman movie in acting, directing.
Oh man. Parker, you hear this, Parker? We know you listening, Parker.
Yeah, Parker.
Defend your boy, Parker.
Yeah, Parker, Mr. Digital Comic Book Collector.
How can you defend it? Matt Reeves is the better director.
Oh wow, you see this, Parker?
But
man, what you saying wild about? Prove me wrong. The
funny thing is, though, that Vaughn made me realize is that James Gunn didn't crack any $1 billion movies on the strength of the fucking MCU, bro. Like, everybody was getting $1 billion movie then. Like, everybody, he would just come in and freaking, bro, this nigga that did fucking Age of Ultron, he got $1 billion movie. Like, bro, anybody was getting
the only movie I see that didn't make a bill was Shang-Chi. Outside of Guardians,
and Eternals.
Yeah. Oof. Those were only two. Yeah.
Eternals didn't do $1 billion. Kimchi, none of those Ant-Man movies did either.
We're being honest, the only reason the Spider-Man movies making $1 billion because they team up movies, too.
That's not true. That ain't true because the second Tom Holland film, who do you team up with?
It had Nick Fury shit in it.
Say it again?
It had Nick Fury shit in it.
Yeah, it had Nick Fury in it, but he wasn't a team up.
And the first one had Iron Man.
Yeah,
both of the movies barely had people in it.
But that was the point. It doesn't matter. No. He's right.
They had like a cameo appearance in both.
Because, bro, that's what they said. They said that Robert Downey Jr. made $50 million a minute in that fucking movie because they only showed him that little bit. But that's why people went, because they thought it was going to be a team up with fucking Iron Man and fucking Spider-Man. Like, he was supposed to pass the torch to him or whatever. That kind of shit. So that he's right. He's right about that. Anything else for him I disagree with. But anyway, that was now I believe we had a Avatar.
He's even on the Blu-ray cover.
Yeah.
You look at the Blu-ray, he's on the cover.
What movie are you talking about?
The first Spider-Man movie.
Yep, Spider-Man. So
and this third movie has a bunch of fucking characters in it. Punisher, Hulk, Jean Grey. Like, what the hell? It should make over $1 billion.
But you talking about the one coming out this year?
Yeah, it's not like if it was Spider-Man by himself, he probably wouldn't hit that $1 billion.
So, Layvon, read this article about Avatar dying down and all that stuff that you found for me.
Yeah, what does it mean for potential sequels?
All right.
For Fighting Fire and Ash, every week at the box office has made $1.42 billion worldwide against the production budget over $400 million. That makes Avatar 3 number 3 highest grossing movie of last year, below China's Monster and Disney's Zootopia 2. Numbers show that Avatar movies can inspire a lot of audience to buy movie tickets. But if you look at what its predecessors did around the same time, there's also a clear decline in popularity happening too. At day 45 at the box office, Fire and Ash was at $386.7 million domestically total, whereas the original had grossed $595.8 million, and the 2022 sequel had surpassed it at $620.8 million.
All right. So your mic.
What Jane Cameron has said needs to happen to make more sequels. Avatar 4 technically has a release date of December 21st, 2029, along with Avatar 5 dated for December 19th, 2031. Okay. Cameron has previously confirmed that he has written both scripts and even has filmed some of Avatar 4, but during Fire and Ash's press tour, James Cameron has constantly emphasized a big if when talking about Avatar 4 and 5. Here's what he said about how much it needs to make for him to make another one. It's a metric crap ton of money, which means we need to make 2 metric tons of money to make profit. I have no doubt in my mind that this movie will make money. The question is, does it make enough money justify doing it again? So
there you go. So
He
now
needs to make a lot of money. So
so the franchise is in trouble, like I said.
Not in trouble, brother.
anyone else got anything to say?
You got to fix your mic, Levon. You're coming in kind of muffled.
Hey, trouble is DC releasing AI posters, brother. That's trouble. You know?
That's horrible. If they
Oh, you want to see the new Supergirl poster?
Am I coming in muffled now?
Can you post that?
Yeah,
Supergirl
you're
poster
still coming in
about?
a little muffled, Levon. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, Rick, you ain't see the AI poster James Gunn released?
Yeah.
No, can you post that? I don't know what y'all referring to. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Maybe crypto.
Yeah, they're getting out of control with that shit, with that AI stuff. Levon, you back?
No, he's not back.
All right, so that's what he had to say about Avatar. He said it. Article says dying. Listen, man, I don't know. Like Deuce said, I want to see what the Spider-Man does, and then we'll save that for saying what's dying. It could be the movie theater dying. I don't know. Everybody says that. Hey, the movie theater's in trouble. Yada yada yada. Blah blah blah. I don't know. All I know is that it's almost $1 billion less than the last one, and
It's still damn near made $2 billion. It's still impressive. The number it did.
We're not saying that it was a flop. Remember, we said that earlier. We never said
Nobody could say a flop.
Are you listening? That's exactly what we said. It's like you have a hard time hearing. We was just saying it sounds like more of a letdown. That's all we're saying.
Bro.
Hey, Ricky,
never said the shit was
Avatar
flopping.
franchise ain't dead, brother. Trust me. I don't think he's going to do no more because I think he probably realized he's getting fucking old. And how many can he really pump out?
2 more.
If he taking
Could we just
let's just not for how long it takes. I don't think he's too old to be wasting time like that.
I just need to see Sully and them get killed off, and it'll be the end of it. End of franchise. See Spider.
If Warner Brothers was smart, man, they need to be trying to get James Cameron under contract.
Why? You just said he's old. What the hell is he gonna do over there?
Yeah, but it don't take as long to make superhero movies than fucking Avatar.
Well, what's the name took his sweet time.
Superhero movies not gonna be all CGI like the characters and shit. If I'm DC, I'm booting James Gunn the fuck out of there and dropping the bag on James Cameron.
Damn.
Seriously.
Oh man, listen.
Seriously. Him with an actual name character, that's gonna print money.
Well,
AI is gonna make those next Avatar movies move a lot faster.
No, he's not gonna use AI, brother. But he'll use AI.
If the studio forced him to, he will.
That's when he'll quit.
But he ain't forcing no James Cameron to do nothing.
Yeah, he quit. He owns the franchise and the direction of it.
Yeah, he owns parts of it. Yeah, so they can't just do
they can't just fucking twist his arm and say, well, you have to do this. So that's kind of one of the reasons why he does what he wants.
Man, I'd be more excited for DC if they had a better leadership.
Would you be excited if they had Feige over there, or you think Feige is?
No, no. I don't know MCU, DC. Fuck no.
All right, so Feige doesn't get you excited. Oh man,
hell no, definitely not. What have you done lately to make me excited?
Well,
but besides nostalgia bait us all fucking year.
Yeah. Hey, Levon, you had something on Mark Ruffalo.
Yes, I do. Yes. So let's talk about that. So there are rumors out there of Mark Ruffalo being fired as the MCU Hulk.
Levon, you're gonna have to start over, my brother.
Yeah, your joint is bad. Yeah, your mic's bad, bro. Did you borrow Big Money's mic?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it's bad, brother. I don't know what's going on with your mic. You haven't used it in 5 or 6 months, so I don't know. Yeah, you're coming out like you're underwater. Like, you know what? You sound like Parker. But
let me try something.
Yeah. Where are you on? A tablet or what are you on, brother?
I'm on my computer.
Oh man! All right, everybody pray for that computer. Let's see what's going on here. Levon's having a bad time at it. Man, but that's all right. We'll get through it, brother. It's a
the actor has addressed speculation in an interview.
Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! You got,
we didn't say come with confidence, brother.
Your volume is up to like 10 plus. Turn it to the middle.
10,002.
Yeah,
You got too much game. No.
Yeah, you got that game, bro. Levon sound like he DJing at a club. Whoa, easy killer. Somebody help my brother Levon.
Now that the actors addressed speculation in an interview, the news movement, while promoting his new film, Crime 101, Ruffalo was asked about the rumor. Not that I know of. People keep going, did you get fired? I'm like, not that I know of, he said. In the same interview, Ruffalo's Crime 101 co-star Chris Hemsworth and Halle Berry dismissed the rumors as nonsense and said if they were true, they would protest in support of Ruffalo. Ruffalo continued, yeah, I'll be there as long as they have me. I have a good relationship with them. Who knows? There might be things I'm already doing that I'm around. Let me just say that. Oh, how do you guys feel about that?
Well, yeah.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. If I understood what you said, I would tell you, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I couldn't understand you. But I get the gist because I know the article already. Mark Ruffalo, he said we can't talk about certain things, so he just said something. I think it was the Grammys or Oscars about a certain thing that's going on in the country.
He went politics.
Yeah, we can't say certain things. Yeah, so. He said something about something at the Grammys, I think, and people started speculating that you might get let go for what you're saying. So he's saying he doesn't think he got fired. Basically, is what Levon was reading. That's the whole gist of what I got.
Bro, did you? I didn't understand what he said either. Oh my god, man!
But honestly, that would be some wild stuff. But Marvel has done it before.
Ed Norton used to play that role, so
that's what I was. That's what I was gonna say. They got him up out of there.
Man, I could play
even Terrence Howard.
Look,
look, they got rid of Terrence Howard real quick. So I'm not gonna say it's out of the realm for Marvel. Like they did this shit before.
Yeah, we did. All right. Well, while Levon's mic is on vacation, I guess I have to read the next article here. Let's see. What do we got here? It says, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
James Gunn finally confirmed the new DCU's Bruce Wayne Batman.
Oh, he did? Wow, okay.
Well, let's see what we got here. The newly established DC universe got off to a pretty solid start last year, The Lies, with Superman 2025, which grossed $616 million worldwide and received mostly favorable reviews. But it also got off to a very confusing one. Well, if you've been trapped under a kryptonite rock, you'll know that the new DCU has replaced the DCEU. That film series ran for 10 years, starting with Man of Steel in 2013 and ending with Aquaman in the Lost Kingdom. Now that the DCU is the only continuity that matters, well, herein lies the question. What is its continuity? So we have Superman 2025 didn't launch the DCU. The DCU didn't actually start with last year's Superman. It quietly launched with an animated series called Creature Commandos, flop, which brought back Viola Davis as Amanda Waller from the DCEU Suicide Squad. Peacemaker Season 2, which came after Superman, is also part of the DCU. However, Peacemaker Season 1 isn't fully canon, according to James Gunn. Confused yet? Don't worry, we're also too far ahead of you. Is Robert Pattinson's Batman part of the DCU? Recently, it was also implied that the DCEU's Blue Beetle is now part of the DCU. But who really knows? It seems Gunn isn't quite done deciding what's canon and what isn't. Unsurprisingly, though, this has led to a lot of confusion and frustration among fans. So who can blame them for wondering if Robert Pattinson would become the DCU's Batman? They are, after all, rumors Gunn himself fueled by saying he had contemplated the idea. Now it seems that he has put the rumors to bed once and for all. We finally know who the DCU Batman isn't. James Gunn has finally shut down persistent rumors that Pattinson's Batman will be integrated into the DCU. We knew that already. When one fan asked DC Studios co-ed Threads whether Pattinson will appear in the DCU, Gunn gave a blunt answer: no. As originally planned, or so we were told, a new actor will be cast as Batman Bruce Wayne for The Brave and the Bold, to be announced, which as far as we know, still form part of the DCU. So we might not be any closer to knowing who will play him, but we now know that the DCU's Dark Knight will be a brand new iteration unless Gunn changes his mind, of course. We knew this already.
Wait, hold on. That was. Can you go back to the title? Because I just want to see what maybe I'm tripping. Can you go back to the top?
Hold on.
No. A lot of people not excited for that Brave and the Bold because of the writer they got for
It
it.
says James Gunn
No,
finally
all the way to the-
confirms.
Exactly. So who's the
clickbait
exactly? Like I'm like listening to hear who's gonna be. I didn't hear no. Wow. Okay. Nice article from who? What was this? What was this website?
Layman!
He's not here. He's not here. But who was the website?
Huh?
What's the website?
Inside the Magic.
That Brave and the Bold.
Inside
That Brave and the Bold
Magic.net.
probably be trash, man.
Yeah, nah.
In-
We
inside
can't
the
use these
magic.com.
people no more.
Yeah.
That was trash. I'm sorry.
Yeah, junk. All right.
Do you see, hey, Ricky, do you see the level of the cast that the Batman Part 2 got compared to that new Superman movie?
Yeah, those people got hardware, bro. Yeah, so
It's crazy.
yeah, that's the.
But how do you know the
Like-
Brave and the Bold is going to be trash when we don't even know what it's about? We know
Because the-
Damien is in it. We know
because the
Damien
writer-
is in it.
Because the writer they got?
Yeah, he don't like James. Listen, first James Gunn's pulling the strings, bro. And listen, man.
You know, you always
Who's the
tell
writer for Brave and the Bold?
somebody that wrote a bunch of trash. Get her
Okay,
name.
what's the name? Do you know the name?
I don't remember her name. I know she's trash, and they got a lot of backlash for it.
Oh
Do you know what movie did she do before at least?
Can't remember. I know when I seen the list. It was a bunch of
Because
trash.
Vaughn said, "Yo, I don't know shit," but she trash. God damn,
She
Vaughn.
is
God
trash.
damn.
Look it up.
I asked you a bunch of questions. He said, "Yo, I don't know," but she trash.
That nigga got
I know that.
Yeah, I don't know
Like,
why.
what?
I don't know why y'all such in denial that people.
detail, no
Brother Ali is here.
I asked a
Hey,
bunch
Ricky,
of questions
hey,
and you
Ricky, I
said you
just
don't know.
noticed
How is that in
these
denial?
These guys
Where's the
want
denial?
the fact this DC is already dying off.
Vaughn, where is the denial? I asked you a bunch of questions and all you said was, "I don't
I don't
know."
remember her name off the top.
Okay, but what has she done that was trash? What can you tell me that?
I forget what trash movie she wrote.
Exactly.
I think she wrote.
So simple,
I think she wrote. I think she wrote Birds of Prey. I think she wrote Birds of Prey.
All right. Well, there you go. Okay.
Like, why they got her writing a Batman movie?
Can't answer that, man. I
Wait.
can't answer that.
The Batman movie is Andy.
Yeah, the Birds of Prey.
Andy Machine.
No, he's directing it, but she's writing the movie.
Oh,
The girl that wrote Birds of Prey.
Oh shit, that movie was cans.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh man, you.
And it's not good. It just in the Brave and the Bold, just not gonna be able to touch the Robert Pattinson movies.
you owe Vaughn an apology, man. She wrote Birds of
No, I
Prey.
don't.
Yeah,
No, I
that shit is
don't.
trash.
Because I asked him a question and he said, "I don't know everything." I don't know. Apology.
Yeah, I mean, y'all. I mean, I don't want no pop to say y'all was hyped up about the James Gunn shit. This should have dying off and doing bad.
I ain't gonna say that yet. I ain't gonna say that yet. I ain't gonna say that yet, man. I ain't gonna say that yet. We'll see how Supergirl and Superman performs.
Supergirl's gonna fucking flop. Like, what are we talking about right now?
How much you think it's gonna do? How much you think it's gonna do?
Under 400 million.
Okay, I'll take that.
It's stuck in between.
What?
No, I believe him. I said I'll take that.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
betting him. I'm saying I
whoa.
agree with him.
And that
I agree with
Clayface, and I bet you a lot of people won't say that Clayface is just a Joker ripoff movie with Clayface.
Matt Reeves has some dealings with that Clayface movie.
No, not that one.
Oh shit.
There's a different Clayface.
Yeah, he was doing the Clayface. Mike Flanagan did this.
Oh, man.
Mike Flanagan wrote this movie.
Yeah, that's gonna be a flop, right?
Oh,
I'm not giving a fuck about no Clayface.
Yep.
Oh man,
Gonna be a flop.
Oh, shit. Ladies and gentlemen, via the West Coast, fellow Laker fan, might I add, first time in 2026, Mac City is here!
Mac come through on a club tip.
So, Ricky, what you think about that cast of the Supergirl? I mean, not the Supergirl, Superman, the sequel. The fucking guy that got to play as Brainiac instead of getting a known actor.
Oh man, I don't know, brother, but I do know this: Frozen Magma is here. I don't know, bro. Do you think that movie? Do you think that movie has budget? You think that movie got budget restraints? I think that
why they don't let him spend no money?
Here's what I'm worried about: if Superman couldn't do that much better, and I mean, goddamn, Superman is all right. he's one of the top 3 characters in DC.
Yeah.
And if his movie could only get you 600 and change, and all these people said they liked it, and they were saying that it was good reviews,
which was cat. Motherfucker didn't really like that movie.
That's what I'm saying. If they're saying people like that, and Superman couldn't crack your 700, I think DC is in trouble. I mean, it did, but here's what happens: Superman starts it off, blah blah blah, and Batman's gonna have to come in and save the fucking shit. The Batman movie will do close to $1 billion.
But the Batman movie is going to automatically be compared to the Robert Pattinson one. That's a lot of pressure.
It's got to be dark though. You can't have a light-hearted.
I think they're going to have a goof. I think they're going to have.
You can't have a fucking Damian in a fucking bat cycle with that little seat and all that. You can't fucking do that. You can't do that.
But Damian is a darker character anyway, so I don't see why it would be lighthearted with Damian.
What that mean? It's James Gunn.
I just told you. Well,
it's James Gunn, brother.
I mean, but you also said that he don't have his hands on this one.
Am I his hands on everything? I was talking about the Robert Pattinson movie. He got his hands on everything.
No, I'm talking about as far as he's not writing the Batman.
Doesn't matter. He's still in charge though. He didn't write Supergirl, and that shit looked just like Guardians of the Galaxy.
I can't lie. It did kind of. The first trailer did give me that vibe. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, maybe it is time to sell Warner Brothers. Speaking of which, Netflix CEO confirms if Superman changed its plans because it underperformed. Oh man. Oh, see, listen to this. Netflix CEO Ted Sarandos has shed light on Superman's altered release strategy. So Netflix CEO, he has given a new insight into Superman's digital release rollout. The 2025 superhero film was the first major release in James Gunn's and Peter Safran's new DCU at DC Studios. The movie came amid a crowded year for superhero films and amid mutterings of superhero fatigue, which is true, placing Superman in a precarious position at the box office. In the end, Superman performed modestly, earning over $600 million, though not quite as high or impressive as previous installments, such as Zack Snyder's Man of Steel. The movie arrived on digital on August 15th of 2025, which was shortly after its July 9th theatrical release. This short window from the theatrical to the digital raised eyebrows, as it was shorter than the typical 45-day window that is typically reversed for movies exclusively in theaters. Ooh. The reason has since been revealed by Sarandos during a Senate hearing regarding Netflix's potential acquisition of Warner Brothers. When questioned whether Netflix would adhere to the industry standard 45-day window, Sarando said that the window moved a little bit for movies that underperform. The Netflix chief then used Sinners and Superman as examples of these adjusted release windows, citing the former as a film that stayed in theaters longer and suggesting Superman was the one that underperformed due to its shorter windows. Ooh. So, to that I say, Parker was in here telling all of us how Superman made more profit than the Man of Steel. And all of this stuff he was saying was for this new Superman movie. That's what Parker was going on and on and on about pretty much all summer. We had to hear this. And now that we come to a head, the movie underperformed. The guy that's about to buy the franchise, the guy that's about to buy the character, the guy that was able to look at the books and tell you how much it cost and how much was this and how much was that, he's telling you that it underperformed. So I can't have a guy that does a show called the Watchtower with me.
I told y'all so. I told you, I said I was just I was a hater. I was bitter because of Zack Snyder. Told y'all I'm a DC fan. I just don't think James Gunn's the right guy. They call me everything. Hater, I'm bitter. You know.
Damn.
Hey.
Superman came out July 9th.
That doesn't mean that they're wrong, Vaughn, because
I
you
don't
hate
think they wrong,
you literally said Supergirl gonna flop before it even drops. Like that's definition of a hater, my brother.
No,
That's
it's a
a
fact,
fact.
brother.
What are you saying?
Mello, you believe? Mello, you can see if a game coming in between Grand Theft Auto and Call of Duty, right? What you think gonna happen to that game in between? It's gonna flop, right?
No, it ain't gonna. I'm not just gonna off the back say it's gonna flop. No, because I understand that there's other gamers out there that probably say,
that's
hey,
a bad example. That's a bad example. But movies specifically, Toy Story 5.
Bro, I'm sorry, Devon, but since I've known you, anything that came out of your mouth has been negative.
And I was right. Yeah, and I was right about Superman.
You gonna be right damn near 50-something% of the time if everything come out your mouth negative, dog.
No, that's cat. Hold on, listen.
Stuff that ain't even been seen yet.
Want to how I know Supergirl gonna flop? It comes out between Toy Story 5 and Minions 1. And Minions 1 is coming out the 4th of July weekend. It's over. I mean,
I don't know that, but
so
I'm just saying, negative connotation of a person, nigga, you the walking Grinch.
So hold on,
when it comes to anything.
Who else? Am I wrong? So am I wrong about that? The Supergirl?
No, he's not wrong about the movie releases. He's saying that because it's going to get cannibalized, Mellows. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The actual movies people want to see is going to see that over Supergirl. It's going to flop.
That's what I say. Do he have his points? Yes, but then, like example, this situation that just happened with the lady that did Birds Prey. Only thing that what's your name Act 22 asked you was, what did she do? And you didn't know off the rip. You just said
I do know I can't remember from the top of my head. I knew she wrote some bad movies.
You barely knew the person's name or her resume. And was
I don't know her name. She's trash. Why would I know her name?
Oh man.
That's what I'm saying. All right, man.
Just saying. Hey man, y'all thought this James Gunn shit was gonna take off. It's all right to admit that y'all was wrong about that.
Damn.
And when he asked for
y'all
detail,
thought
it was like the whole, it don't matter what the detail is. She's ass. It's
like who else?
You
was one of them James Gunn guys, right?
I'm not a James anything.
No, I didn't say you. I didn't say you.
No, he's not talking. No, he's not talking to you. No. Okay. I like James. I like James.
I thought it was a good fit. Y'all thought that. I thought that God.
You asked me a question. You didn't even let me answer you, bro.
My bad.
Damn. I like some of I like some of James Gunn's projects. I didn't care either way because I didn't like any. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't like any of the what's the shit called? The Marvel shit. I didn't like none of his Marvel movies, but I did like Peacemaker. I did like what's the shit? Brightburn. I like Brightburn, even though I think he was a
it wasn't
producer.
his brother did that, I think.
No, but he was a producer, I think. He was like an executive producer. I don't remember what he was. And then I like Creature Commando. So I like a couple of his things. Oh, I like his version of the Suicide Squad. I did like that. So
jeez.
I'm just telling you what I like.
I'm just saying, but the fact that I thought his DC was gonna be most successful was just funny.
Honestly, I wanted to be honest with you. I wanted DC to go in the right direction because it just seemed like they were all over the place with all their stuff. So
just Bobby and Marvel. I mean, that's what they basically doing.
I didn't see it, Vaughn. I didn't say that, brother. I just said I wanted them to go. I just said I wanted them to go in a different direction. That's all I said. I don't know why you keep saying things I didn't say, brother.
I'm just saying they look like they heading to the same direction it was before.
I mean, I can't agree with you, bro. I don't know. We'll see. Because this look all right. This look more comic booky than MCU. Can you agree to that?
Oh, it looked like
it's literally Superman. Superman literally was comic book. Superman was literally comic book all over the place. But that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's exactly what I'm trying to tell you. Superman, Christopher Reeve Superman was goofy as hell, but people loved him.
Yeah, but at the first time, most people don't give a fuck about that Christopher Reeve Superman.
Nah, fam. Before when Man of Steel came about, everybody was angry about, oh, that's not the real Superman. Christopher Reeve's always gonna be my Superman.
Yeah,
people was really like that. That ain't true.
That was older people. That was older people. Most younger people don't give a fuck about that Christopher Reeve Superman.
I'm saying, brother.
No.
Hey Vaughn, that Ninja Turtle. This is off subject. That Ninja Turtle trilogy, you got the 4K special edition. Are those steelbook covers in there? I didn't even open mine.
Oh, just regular cases.
Okay. Yeah, now it's just cards and shit. Like, is there a digital copy in there?
No digital copy.
No digital
coming.
copy. Okay, all right. I'm just gonna keep it on the shelf.
Digital codes will come with the arrows.
Okay, yeah, it is an Arrow. What's the name? Yeah, you're right. Wait, you're right because I got the Conan the Barbarian one from Arrow and that didn't have it, or RoboCop. Yeah,
and another reason I'm happy because fucking another reason I'm going extra hard. The fact that he was spamming that shit fucking in every Discord I was in with that Superman shit. So I'm super happy that shit.
Wait, hold up. You saying I was spamming? Me?
No, Parker.
I ain't spam nothing. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm super happy that shit flopped.
You heard Superman. You know who that was.
Yeah.
Happy that flopped. If you notice, he real hesitant to do that with Supergirl because he know that shit don't look good and it's gonna flop.
Well, he bet me that it was gonna do over $400 million. I said, nah, I ain't doing it.
Where's gonna get the money from? It's Toy Story 5 and the Minions on 4th of July weekend.
With Vaughn saying that, I ain't gonna lie, it's hard for me to disagree with him only because I believe it's gonna get cannibalized. But Vaughn saying it's gonna flop off the rip, I'm like, God damn.
Then 2 weeks after that, the Christopher Nolan movie coming out, The Odyssey. A couple weeks after that, Spider-Man. Where's one made $400 million at?
Damn. Well, looks like she's gonna be on digital in 30 days too, just like her cousin.
Can't wait for the flop. I can't wait. I'm
Oh,
celebrating.
Man, buddy. Yo, this nigga.
Need to get James Gunn out of there, man. We need some good leadership for DC.
Man. Wait, hey, Levon, you fixed your mic? How you doing, brother?
Hi.
Yeah, it's a lot better. See? What'd you do? You reset your computer?
No,
what podcast?
I don't know
I
where he's
can't
at.
come here with your negative Nancy ass.
We've been trying to throw up the Superman signal, but nah, it ain't working.
Hold up. If I'm negative, you gotta call out the toxic positivity also. Then.
Oh shit! I didn't know that was a thing.
That is a thing. You can be so positive.
I never knew that.
Bruh.
I had to play around with my mic settings and
because that shit was trash. Did you update your PC, like your computer?
No, I had to play around with my Blue Yeti.
Oh my god, I can't shoot.
Okay. Y'all never heard of toxic positivity?
You sound a lot
That's
better.
the first.
I heard of it, but no, you heard a podcast. You supposed to come
I've
with
heard
a
the word,
different perspective too,
I've heard that
outside
word.
of just everything is trash.
No, toxic positivity.
Toxic
Positivity is bad as bad negative because you're trying to overlook everything that's actually wrong and act like there's nothing wrong.
Yada is here.
Nobody doing that. Nobody's saying nothing's wrong.
What up, Yada?
Vaughn and Parker, we got the perfect balance, my nigga, of yin yang. So I think it's fine.
Mine's grounded in reality. In fact, he's grounded on some bullshit.
I'm shocked, Parker. Bro, I think Parker is embarrassed. He is embarrassed. We have ran Superman into the ground this show. I did personally. And he didn't come on the show.
Absolutely.
And you know why he didn't come on the show, folks? Because Parker, the same Parker that comes up here and tells you all about comic books, owns a comic book digital fucking library. He doesn't have physical comic books.
Wait, Rick, before you kick us back in, Vaughn, what type of positivity do you have from the Superman movie of last year? Is there one thing positive?
Nothing. I didn't like the movie.
Zero.
No, I don't like it. No, nothing.
Come on,
I ain't like him breathing. I ain't like the suit. His deodorant. I ain't like nothing.
He said, "I ain't like the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress." God damn,
that shit was trash. Like when I say trash, that shit was like some trash.
Like you didn't like nothing. The visuals.
No, it's not
nothing.
visuals.
You didn't like the dog. God damn, nigga said kill the dog.
Hey Ricky, I was the first one to say that crypto shit was gonna be goofy before they even shot the movie.
Yeah.
As soon as they announced it was crypto,
bro, every time the movie got stale and had like a part where you didn't know where they're gonna go, they threw the dog on the screen. They had him jump around and do something. That's a fact.
Like Rocket Raccoon. Like that's what they did.
I don't know that type of jokey shit. Doesn't do it for me.
But that's what I was trying to tell you earlier. That Vaughn, this takes it back to the Christopher Reeves goofiness.
Yeah, and people ain't fucking with it.
Well, hold on. Christopher Reeves didn't really get goofy till they put Richard Pryor and he started.
No, that ain't true, Rick. He was stumbling all over the place in part one and part
no. That was Clark Kent's character. The only
doesn't matter. It's still Christopher Reeve. It's the same guy playing both characters.
They made Clark Kent act like that, nigga. Other than that, he take them shades off, gets fucking serious, and straighten his back out. You know it's fucking Superman. But the only goofy shit that I remember from the movies, the Richard Donner shits, was when he threw the S off his chest and then like hit the nigga like a plastic bag from the grocery store. Like that shit was fucking weird as hell. That's the only shit that I saw in the first two movies that was strange. Other than that shit went downhill when Richard Pryor was in there. You know, they had Richard Pryor in there and all that shit, and you know, Superman's getting drunk, which should be impossible. He's in the film getting drunk like that. I'm like, okay, they're done. All right, so folks, we gonna finish up with the review of the series.
Wonderman, Wonderman.
Wonderman, look at that. Levon's mic is fucking wonderful. That's what I'm talking about. But don't you ever come to me with that Walmart mic again. Oh, man.
No, I think he got it from Temu.
Stop. Just stop. I have to play around with my Blue Yeti.
Oh, yeah, you was playing around with something, all right. What the hell is going on? The hell's going on around here?
Anyway, who wants to go first?
We're talking about Wonderman. I wish, why is Parker not here? Because he had all of this to say. He's not here.
Parker he got an Uber to the fucking comic book store to try to get some real comic books because he got called out. I asked that motherfucker where his library was. He showed me a picture of his computer. Awful.
But did he leave the Discord again?
I don't know.
No, he's still here. He's still here.
Okay. Well, I'll go first.
Right,
I actually, the first episode, second episode was cool. Okay, we're talking about the overall series, right? I can just talk about the series.
Yeah,
all right. So spoilers who haven't watched it. It's basically a guy that has superpowers and he's hiding it from the world. And I think it was episode 4. I forgot the other black dude name. Doorman, I think that's his name.
Yeah, that was my favorite episode actually.
Yeah, he swallowed up Josh Gad, and they put in some superhero thing in the contract. If you're a superhero, you can't act. So he was scared about that. And honestly, everything about this I enjoyed except for the lack of action. I think it could have had more action scenes in it in the whole series. But solid series for me. I said a 7.5 to 8, but I'm gonna give it an 8.
It was good.
Say it again.
Okay. No, my bad. My bad. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. So I give this. I'm not to be long winded, but I give the series a solid 8. I don't know where they're gonna head next with the character. I really do wish they bring him back. It's got rave reviews, Rotten Tomatoes, and audience really loved it. So hopefully we do get a season 2 from Wonderman.
I'll go next. It's a fine show if you pretty much take out the MCU-ness or whatever and think of it as like a dramatic show or whatever. Once you think of it like that, it's a pretty decent show for what it is. I would like to see season 2 of this, and overall I'll give it a B, an 8 out of 10.
Oh, how about that? Well, I think it's only us 3 judging this damn thing here. So.
I think Manhattan and Mello also saw it, so we could hear their point of views. Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Dang, I can't even remember. We took too long to do this take. I think I gave it an 8 when I actually watched it. We went through the whole entire season, right?
Yeah, we're going through the series.
Okay. I like the build up. I like that it was a slow pace. Instead of it just act straight, he got these superpowers and we just go straight to tearing up walls and shit. It was just more of a build up. The whole him being the actor thing and the complications with it was like hit and miss, but for the most part, it was a solid story. I'm not gonna hold you on that. The whole girlfriend thing, I really couldn't understand their story per se.
Yeah, they didn't really get in too much with her. Like it was like,
they really didn't.
Yeah, she was there. She was like a non-factor. Yeah, she was like.
They never really.
But it played the key role with his. I would assume it would have played the key role with his anger and his temperament, because they're trying to make it seem like that stereotype with black men is always angry. You know what I'm saying? And in the moment we get upset, it's like we out of control in a sense. But All in all, it was a good episode. I did like the one when they actually showed the reason why they was banning superheroes in what's the word in acting. I do like that. I want to maybe season 2 they're gonna get in a little bit more detail of maybe exactly what happened to that person that came up missing that caused this.
Oh
But
yeah.
because you remember they did the whole the scene and then he just disappeared in the black hole and he never seen again. So they just banned superheroes from there. But I think they're gonna play a little bit more on that backstory. But all in all, it was a solid show. I rock with it.
All right, Manhattan, you available?
No, I give it a 9. I don't know if it's maybe I just got tired of like MCU way of doing things, and this was like kind of new in the way it was done. So I really liked the whole entire thing, the build up to the very end. How and it wasn't too focused, and I like the fact that it didn't like need to like include Iron Man, Captain America. You know how like the Ironheart did, like the whole entire show was pretty much leaning on like Avenger characters, and just like it didn't feel the need to do any of that shit, and it still got the job done, got its message across without having to like need to reference like old stuff that already happened. Pretty much, it was almost like it was in its own space, like with all the event that took place. So I really did enjoy it though. Like, I mean, the Doorman was really good. That like the way they did that was one of my all-time favorite episodes, like throughout the whole entire thing. So I give it a 9. I really enjoyed the writing though. Like, and to be honest, an acting is one of the hardest thing to do. And this,
yes, I agree
got
with
a lot
that.
of
Yes,
respect for this brother. I don't think
I
y'all
agree.
understand. That's the most difficult shit to do. An actor playing as an actor, like that's hard to do, bro. Most actors cannot achieve that kind of shit. So I mean, I'm glad like he got this opportunity, because when he was in Aquaman, he felt like I didn't even know he was this good, because the way his
He was
character
my favorite
written in
character in
Aquaman.
Aquaman. I like Black Manta anyway. He's one of my
He
favorite
was
characters.
just like a straight up villain, so there was really no
Well,
depth in his
a
character.
little,
But
yeah,
this
remember
shit,
what they did to his father in Aquaman pissed him off, so you knew he was
right.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like in terms of like this degree of acting, Rick, I didn't know this brother's really has this type of range. I mean, honestly, like he has the range, man.
He has
So, yeah.
range. I mean, I gave it a 7.5, not an 8. And one of the reasons I gave that, me being a theater student, I didn't like the reading. When they're reading for the part, number one, they was using papers and shit, and that's a no-no. So that there ticked me off personally. I'm like, what the fuck is this? We had to memorize, our lines we were reading. I just didn't think that him and the Mandarin had a good chemistry when they were reading it, and for them two to get picked, I get it, it's for the show, but I just, for that reason, I'm like, come on, man, this just doesn't fly. Them two were horrible together, reading off the lines with each other. I was like, I didn't like that. There's no way they would have got picked, like to be in the star of play or the movie or whatever, the way that their chemistry was. I didn't like it, but I still like the series. But again, I gave it a 7.5. I ain't gonna jump out the window and give it a 10 or anything like that. I think a 7.5 is good. Not every show is a 7.5. Agatha wasn't a 7.5. That Hawkeye show wasn't 7.5. We didn't even review Moonlight. It was so fucking bad. Like, come on, man. Everything can't...
It's better than Secret Invasion, I'll tell you that much.
Fuck yourself. So, everything's not great, but I'm going to be fair when I do my reviews. I'm going to tell you what I like and what I don't like. It's not that I didn't like this. And I asked Dre, and Dre was here. He asked me, and we were asking each other fucking questions. He said, well, what better superhero series is better than Wonder Man? And I was naming them, and he didn't agree. And I'm like, bruh, I gotta tell you, it is. Like, I mean, this is only one season, so let's see where it goes from here. I gotta tell you, Smallville stomps a fucking mud hole in something like this. It's not even close. Not even close.
Rick, Smallville had 10 years, Rick. We just talking about one season of
All
this.
10
like,
years
come
weren't
on.
good. Smallville,
We can't do that.
Smallville after season 5 wasn't even that great. But
if you compare Smallville season 1 to season 1 of this.
Once Rosenbaum was gone, that's when that shit was out the window. But the whole point was he asked me what superhero show was better than this. And I named them. Is this what it
I
is?
don't know. I don't agree with the Smallville thing. Maybe if you said something different, I don't know
Wait,
what
where
would
am I
be
going to
different.
go?
But
First of all, you got to remember, Smallville was when shows were getting 20-something episodes. These things now only get 10 episodes. At most, they get 10, and then they fucking move on. They get 10, usually 10. 10, and they
one sidebar, Rick, though, real quick. Not a sidebar. It's still about this show. Dr. Umar said something profound years ago. He said black people are way too trusting of white people. And yeah, if y'all seen this show, y'all know exactly what I mean. How you invite the man to your mom's house? You barely know the guy.
that was quick.
You know he's a you know the
You
nigga
doing 5
is
minutes.
a fucking criminal.
5
you know
minutes.
He's a criminal, and you invite him to your mom's house,
bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
What are we doing?
My mother would have said, "You can't bring that nigga over here." That was the fucking.
That's what I'm saying. You know he's a criminal, and you invite him to your mom's birthday. Like, my mother
been like, "Yo, that is the motherfucking Mandarin."
He didn't know about him being
Yeah, everybody knew he was the Mandarin. Everybody knew he was the Mandarin. Everybody knew.
Shit.
Everybody knew. Like
Nigga,
even the lady at the airport was like,
Hold on, was it around that time? Cause I can't remember. I thought it was later that he found out. Like, did you do it? Cause this was like, he said, did you do that strike?
No, did you make the deal?
He just knew about his acting skills. He was like, he was a really good actor. I don't think he knew about his online situation that he was doing.
I don't know, but everybody knew about that.
I can't remember it, but
I mean, to be fair, a lot of people knew he was the Mandarin, but the fact that he was out of jail, like, people overlooked it.
Yeah. They wanted to know how he got out.
But he said it. If I was, guilty, I would have been locked up. Like, people would be like, oh, that's true, right? He that's why he also, you got to remember, he also like spent a lot of time with Simon at the time, and he became the only friend that he had. You guys got to remember that. Like, and that was another thing. Simon is alone and he doesn't have any friend. Like,
Here's the problem with that, man.
Like, oh, you made a friend.
Here's the problem, man. He knew who he was when he went to the movie theater. So you already know you followed his career that closely, and you don't know he's the Mandarin. Come on, yo. Because he started naming. He knew who he was because he said, "Oh, you was in that movie from back in the day, blah blah," and you don't know he the Mandarin. Come on, yo. Come on, bro.
I mean, he has always told everybody that he was an actor, like that.
Yeah, that's what I think. I knew he knew that.
You have to remember that. Like, that was always his play. No, it was fake. What you was looking at, it wasn't really the Mandarin. I was just acting. Like, so a lot of people don't really. They know that he was on. He aired on TV, but they wasn't too sure if he was truly behind what happened, right? As far as we know, so people knew also, aren't you that Mandarin guy? But nobody wasn't really too sure, honestly. Like, people would just say it, but nobody really knew whether, like, he did that or not.
Did y'all pay attention to the part when he shut the cameras down? Like, you could see his powers are starting to. He's starting to show us more of his powers. Like, if y'all paid attention, he walked by the camera and just did some trickery to it and shut it down.
That's because at that point he already like, some time has passed, so he already figured out how to, like, his powers work to that degree. So he already knew how to, like, tap into his power at will.
I hear an echo from somebody.
I hear
don't know, somebody
echo.
watching.
That's great.
I heard that.
Shut
That
up.
wasn't it.
Yeah,
but yeah, but they
you
known each
the
other
hell
for
out
some
that bad
time
mic you came in
before
here
his
with.
mom's birthday, though.
I'm just saying, man, that was kind of sus for me to bring you to my mom's house and you over here having secret phone calls in the bedroom. And come on.
I mean, to be fair, ain't like anybody, his mom. I mean, it's not like anybody fuck with him though. Like, I mean, but who else? You gotta. I mean, one, that's the only dude that actually fuck with you. You go to a birthday party, everybody talking shit about you. I mean,
even his own, even his own family.
Yeah, what's worse? Like, the whole family that don't fuck with you, or the one dude that actually fuck with you.
Yeah.
Shit. But you see what happened? He trying to set that nigga up.
Hell, they thought he was his boyfriend.
I think he was more hyper focused on his career too, because he like this dude can help me get over my hump. So, I might have to befriend this person for the moment, for the time being.
But no, I loved it.
But Trevor did get his trust though. He was able to get Simon's trust. That was another thing though. Like, he was able to actually get his trust. That's why he trusted him enough, I guess, to bring him around. So
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, his mom doesn't really know anything about all this other extra shit about Mandarin. None of that shit like that. His mom does school. The only people that knew is like his brother and the other people, like the young people in the family. But his mom was like clueless. She had no idea.
You know, Parker, I started bashing the show. I wanted to bring this up to the chat before we go, Rick. Parker was saying that, and me, Parker, Manhattan, a bunch of us had Parker on the ropes because Parker said he don't like the fact that he got angry around his mom and he smashed his mom's dinner table or whatever he smashed.
Yeah, that table, yeah.
And then we brought up
Eric bought it. You can crack it up. Fuck it.
And then that's what his brother said. But then we started reminding Parker, hold on, Parker. You remember when Superman bashed in Lex Luthor's office and knocked the door straight off the hinges and almost killed somebody? Like, how can you say that it's not okay for Wonder Man to do that, but you said it's okay? You understand when Superman do that? Like, I mean, still to this day, I mean, Parker, his reasoning was
biasness. I mean,
yes,
his reasoning.
His reasoning was because it held a special place for him because it was his mom, and you know he has a special love. Parker has a special love for his mom. So
yeah, I do too. But motherfucker, if I get mad, I get mad. Man, listen, he's too sensitive for this fucking shit sometimes, man. I don't understand. You know, Parker was taking the side of the hooker, of the groupie, saying we should feel sorry for her. Like, come on, bro. Like that was dumb as hell. I feel sorry for a girl if she's a groupie. For what? That's what she want to do.
Y'all talked about Masters in the Universe already?
Nah, we can talk about that. This is all we was going to talk about. This show was on the fly show. We got to talk about some of those. We got to talk about some of those trailers. And I don't know if I could play them because it's going to fucking block us and get our shit.
It is.
It probably going to block.
Hey man, that Masters of the Universe looking good, man.
It'll do more than Supergirl. I guarantee you can book it.
Yeah, it look better than Supergirl for sure.
You can book that. I just don't
like. Don't they both drop in June? Don't they both drop in June?
Ooh, hold on, let's see.
Supergirl and Masters of the Universe.
So Masters of the Universe is June 5th. So
that Masters of the Universe gonna flop.
No, it ain't. June 5th, June 26th. So He-Man comes out on the 6th. She comes out on the 26th.
You said Masters of the Universe gonna flop?
Yeah, that's
Smooth?
what Smoothie said.
Yeah, half the generation that was into that is dead. Ain't nobody going to see that.
No, they're not. Dang. That was my generation. Fuck you.
Dang, he said we dead.
Dead?
Look, yeah, y'all have either y'all dead or don't leave the house.
Wait, hold up. Whoa. First of all, you can't. Parker, that's not his generation. Parker was born in 1975. So he's not from the He-Man fucking generation.
That's his generation.
Nigga,
he grew up watching
when He-Man came out, Parker would have been 9 years old.
All right, you watch cartoons when you 9, nigga. That's his generation. What you talking about?
His generation, Rick.
Nigga, I was watching
9 years old. Like, you still watching cartoons at 9, gang.
Okay, he's a weirdo. Let's take him out of the equation.
What?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Wait.
He is a weirdo.
You're gonna be choking.
Let's take him out.
When you supposed to stop watching cartoons, Rick? When is this?
Hold on. First of all, I can't say what I want to say here, but here's the deal. I watched He-Man, and there's 4 movie tickets that's going to be bought in this household to go and see it.
He-Man, the Master Universe don't got no competition, so it might do pretty good. They don't really have nothing coming out near.
Y'all gotta understand. You might say that generation.
What's coming out near?
Don't come
What's
out.
coming out near?
Nothing. But see, that's the thing. Smooth don't understand.
I think it's by itself too.
All those He-Man people that loved He-Man still buy the fucking toys and shit. Like myself, they going to see the movie. He-Man's gonna make over $100 million.
Hey man, Disney
what's
crazy.
That movie rating? What's that movie rating? What's the rating for that movie rating?
Let's see.
I don't know. It depends what comes out around it. I don't think nothing really comes out around it.
Oh.
They got like a couple weeks to itself. Unless I'm missing a movie. Because that Mandalorian, aka the TV show that released in the theaters,
you be like, that's gonna be ass. This nigga said he got a chance.
He-Man actually look good though. He-Man look good.
Nigga, they got the exact replica sword and that Skeletor look good. Yeah, it's doing $100 million.
What's it called? Yeah, because that Mandalorian movie come out in May, right?
Yeah.
That shit like a TV show, bro.
Yeah,
That shit,
but it still do.
That shit don't look good.
It'll do 600 million easy.
What day it coming out? What day it May coming out?
May 20 something. It starts off the summer blockbuster season.
I thought it'd come out early in May. Let me see.
He-Man cost $200 million to make. So yeah, he gonna have to do at least 5.
That ain't bad.
He gonna have to do 500 million. He gonna have to. I think he will.
After y'all talking about they be giving out $1 billion deals, that ain't so
Yeah, I
bad.
think,
200.
bro.
Yeah. It come out the 22nd because I was about to say that Whisper Call movie would have effect on it if it came out too close to it. That Michael Jackson movie. Come out like
that Mike movie going. Yeah, that boy about to sell.
Bro,
if it's good too, and if the movie actually good, it could make $1 billion.
Here's the deal. Even if He-Man doesn't make 500 million at the box office or anything like that, the fucking merchandise is gonna be through the fucking roof of that movie.
Dog, Dr. Bill, you ain't had a Michael Jackson trailer on the docket, brother, but you had.
I can't show that shit. I can't show that.
I mean, you can talk about it. You can talk about it. You know, Michael Jackson movie gonna be big.
With Mike, they killed it with the Pops. The Pops look on point.
They said they did good with the Pops. They said he looked just like that nigga Joe.
That nigga look just like that nigga.
Well, I gotta see him in action when he's hitting these little niggas. Then I'll tell you if he look like Joe.
Yo, nah, and they sound like some Joe Jackson shit too. They got one clip of like the preview. He was like, Mike told Joe, I don't know, I gotta think about it. Nigga Joe said, I'll tell you what to think.
Bro, when Mike fired his father, that's when he started buying monkeys and all this other weird shit. Joe had that motherfucker under control. Wasn't no kids going to no ranch or nothing. He didn't even have the ranch when Joe was around. Joe was like, no. Joe had him under control, bro. He had Janet under control too. And what happens? The minute they fire their father, she started messing with Jermaine Dupri and Mike goes off crazy. She goes marry a goddamn DeBarge and her whole shit was messed up. Your parents know best, man. Your parents know you better than anybody. You should listen to your parents. It tells you in the Bible, you listen to your parents, you live longer. And them two, well, they didn't listen to their parents. To the parent. No, Joe got you here this far. And you stopped listening to Joe. And that's when shit went left. As soon as you got Joe up out of there. But hey, that's just what it is, bro. People don't want to hear that. They talk about, I gotta spread my wings. No. Your parents gonna know what's best for you. Especially if your parent got you there. I can see if it's some father that just showed up after your son made it big. He's the one that got you to the dance, so to speak.
Hey, man, I think that's
Joe's out here beating the skin off of people.
Yeah, as he should.
Yo, if Joe's beating on you,
yeah.
Huh? If Joe's beating on you like that, you be famous too.
I don't know how some of y'all only watch superhero movies, man. So many good-looking regular movies coming out this year.
Bro, when your father can beat on you and give you 6 millionaires in the family and 1 billionaire, well, it really should have been 2 billionaires, but Janet fucked her money up. That's a W.
I say, he know how to get talent. I ain't gonna change that.
Not really. Reba and fucking LaToya had no talent, and he still got them top records.
He got him somewhere.
He got him.
There wasn't never no allegations against Joe about him touching on
Hell no.
Heck no. Joe.
I thought I heard that before. I might be getting mixed up.
You got the wrong person.
You got the wrong Jackson.
Joe was one of them. Joe witness. He just like to beat on kids though. He had a problem with it. Discipline. His discipline was questionable. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, it was. But
they definitely was on the spoiler ride, spare the child type of activity.
They definitely should have had CPS back then.
Bro, Joe did something that
bro, if they would have had the 2026 CPS on Joe back then,
Joe would have been in jail.
Joe would have been locked up. We would have never got Mike.
Let me tell you what Joe did. Joe did something that not a lot of people were ever to do in history. He got his kids off of fucking Motown and end up making more money than they ever did on Motown. Because Motown was fucking the Jacksons over. They even owned their name, the Jackson 5. And it was really 6 of them. So Joe's all right, fuck it. We gonna call ourselves the Jacksons. Yeah, fuck, you ain't stopping nothing. Because Joe said, look, we want to write our own songs and all the other stuff. Meanwhile, they had Smokey Robinson and the rest of them writing all their songs and shit. And there's nothing wrong with that. But they was like creatively, they held the Jacksons down. Motown did. So Joe wanted to get them out of that contract. He got them out of that
Clyde
contract.
Davis? The moment he got linked up with, wasn't that Clyde or was that the other guy? But you know,
Quincy Jones.
once he went Quincy Jones, thank you.
He got Mike got acquainted with Quincy when he went solo. When he went solo,
that's when all the riffs start happening.
But even then, like, Mike only let
Joe can only get you into so many rooms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he got Quincy, but see, here's the deal with Quincy. Quincy Jones produced Mike's like first two albums, Off the Wall and Thriller. But he produced the songs and stuff. But Mike didn't really write all the songs. But when Bad album came out, Mike did most of all that writing and producing himself. Like he was the guy, you know, pushing the buttons. That was him. That's why he's like the Michael Jackson Bad album is his best album because that's him as the artist on who Michael Jackson is. All the other shit, Quincy was pulling the strings. But he wasn't pulling the strings with the Bad album. That was his shit. Shout out to Max City with the $5. He said, Avatar, best movie I done seen so far. Movie looked amazing. He-Man is a must-see. There's another one, Smoothie. You're going to eat those words. He said, I'm waiting on the Odyssey, Supergirl about the bomb. No hype. Yeah, there you go. This movie thing.
How old is Max City? That nigga got to be in his late 40s, too.
I don't know how I don't know how old he is.
And what you said, if the movie don't sell, the what going to sell? The merchandise?
Yeah, merchandise.
Yeah, he said the
merch. To the roof.
Now, Rick, let me ask you this. Like, the toys and all that, don't no kids know who He-Man is, nigga?
Bro,
nobody going to get them toys?
First of all, hey, Smoothie, when the fucking He-Man figure
it was good,
or collectible that the adult who from his childhood buys is $500, I don't need a kid buying a $5 action figure when this one costs $500. That's just what it is. You don't know the market, brother. It's not. It's somewhat like your $1,200 pants that you bought. Okay, but the difference is these things go up in value. So that being said, he said Mike wrote the best album. Hey, listen, Mike got time.
When did Thriller come out towards
83?
Did Bad come out first and then
Thriller? Bad came out after Thriller. But Bad, he wrote most of Bad. He wrote most of Bad. Like that was all him.
No, I ain't knocking you on that. But it's again, that's going back to the structure.
Yeah, because Mike didn't even write Thriller. You know that, right?
You had to get Quincy Jones to build up the name.
Quincy Jones write Thriller?
No, this white dude wrote Thriller. Listen, this white dude wrote Thriller. The same guy that wrote Rock With You wrote Thriller. And here's the problem. For those who got the early version of Moonwalker on Sega Genesis, Off the Wall, yeah. For those that got the early version of Moonwalker for Sega Genesis, it had the Thriller song in it. But the white dude that wrote Thriller, he didn't get it. He's like, look, if you're not going to give me royalties, take that mother effing song off of the game. So then they had to replace it with Another Part of Me. From where? The Bad album. Michael Jackson wrote that song. So yeah, so that dude was kind of like, so if you got the early version of Moonwalker for the Sega Genesis, you got the Thriller fucking song. But if you were late to the party, they took that shit out. Like the same thing when you bought Snoop Dogg's first album, if you bought the first run, it had G's Up, Hoes Down up there. But then if you bought it later, it was gone. They took the song off. So that's why, again, buying physical, you know, that's what you get, brother. When you buy physical, you get the first interpretation of it. And so yeah, so he didn't write that. But Bad was the album he came out and said, look, I'm writing my own shit. He said, you can produce it. He said, it's an unknown white guy family cashing multi-million-dollar checks for Michael Jackson. Yeah. He's a famous white dude. Hold on. I'll tell you right now who he is. He wrote Thriller. Let's see. I'll tell you right now who the guy is.
That's how they always do. Everybody
Rod Temperton wrote Thriller. Rod Temperton. He's the guy that wrote Thriller. And he died in 2016. He's from the UK. He wrote a couple of hits. Hold on, let's see what he wrote here. All right, so
hey man, I know that Michael movie gonna make more than Superman and Supergirl.
Oh yeah.
So he wrote 3 hit songs for Michael Jackson. He wrote Thriller, Off the Wall, and Rock With You. Now, just because you write the song doesn't mean, you know, Mike gave it to his touch. You really think Thriller sounded like this white dude wrote it? No, Mike fucking did it with him singing. Yeah, exactly. So it's the same thing when you have ghostwriters.
That's why I gave it to Quincy. That's why I gave it to Quincy.
Quincy produced the song. And he got Mike in the studio. Yeah, look, all you do when you write a song is you have the lyrics. The way that you sing the lyrics and deliver the lyrics, that's on the goddamn artist.
Well, maybe say home is craft. Quincy homed Mike's craft to get what we got would be bad.
So much so that Quincy called Mike greedy. They had a falling out before he died. Because he was Mike, they didn't want to give Quincy credit for nothing. He was like, "Hey, listen, bro."
No.
Yeah,
he learned from that Beaver situation. No, I'm good.
Yeah, he said,
and y'all had Sony over here screwing him over too. Nah, we good.
Yeah,
you think they gonna have the beef with him and Prince in the movie?
No,
that would be funny.
That'd be fire if they did though. That'd make it a little.
Nah, they won't. You know why they won't? Because Prince's estate was sued. You know how he is.
They would. Yeah, they would plan that.
The movie only takes place.
Well, they can do like a little parody, Joe. They can do like a little.
Like a nigga in purple, they don't got to say his name, Prince.
The movie only take up to the Bad album. They don't cover his whole life in this movie. They're doing 2 movies.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you want to. That's what I thought they should have did with Bohemian Rhapsody. Like, don't do the whole movie when Freddie dies and shit. Do a part 2. There's money to be made here, and I'm glad that they did that. Yeah, make it a 2-part movie. Yeah, up to Bad, because Bad is where, that's where Mike showed his teeth. Mike got smart. Mike went and bought that goddamn catalog. And
the catalog went crazy. Yeah, he kept getting screwed over.
But
he finally figured it out.
But that's why people didn't like Michael Jackson anymore. It wasn't that his songs weren't that good. The industry hated Mike because he figured out how to win. With your fucking royalty checks. And he went and he owned Eminem shit. He owned everybody's motherfucking shit. And they were mad as fuck that some nigga went and bought everybody's shit. And they had to come to him. And, they kept trying to take it from him. When he got into debt,
he gave Little Richard back his joint, right?
He gave Little Richard to him, though. Yeah.
Hey, Rick, you see what Sony doing, right?
It was just the Beatles joint.
They're doing 4 different biopics for the Beatles, the one Beatle movie altogether. I think they were all releasing in the same month or some shit.
Damn.
Something like that.
And you know what? If Mike was alive, he would have a say-so on that fucking movie.
Did Mike damn near own Sony Records or some shit like that?
He owned all the Beatles. He owned the Beatles. Yeah, he did. He owned half of it. But he owned the half with the fucking Beatles songs in it. And then they got mad at Mike because he was letting Nike use the Beatles songs to sell fucking sneakers. They was mad as hell. They were like, when he wrote that song Revolution, he didn't mean it to go sell tennis shoes. I was like, man, they just mad as hell. And then it was funny too. One of the biggest mic drop moments was when Michael Jackson, after he bought the catalog, he did a show with his brothers, and they sang that song by the Beatles, "Come Together" or whatever the fuck it is. They had that song in the Aquaman trailer. Come together right now. That's a Beatles song. And Mike fucking sang it because he owned it. That was the first fucking time he sung it because he bought it. And that's some OG shit. He's like, you know what? I'm going to sing this shit because I own it. And then Mike went and had some shit with his brothers singing all the Beatles shit. And ain't a goddamn thing you can do to him because he owned it. It was his songs. And Paul McCartney sitting there mad because Mike outbid him. Mike outbid corporations for that fucking catalog. But see, here's the deal. Mike didn't have the money up front. Nobody had that kind of money back then in cash or nothing. Mike had to go get a loan from like 5-6 different banks. But his name's Michael Jackson. You knew he was good for it. And besides, if he defaults on it, you own the Beatles shit.
But Rick, Mike is such a problem. I think in 24, he was the highest paid dead celebrity and on the planet. I'm like, God damn, even in death, God damn.
He was a
Jesus Christ.
You know how he got his masters back, right? It's because of E.T., the E.T. album. They screwed him over, and they asked him what he wanted, and he wanted his masters. They gave him his masters to Thriller when the Thriller was actively out because of a screw up. Yeah, he got his masters back because of the E.T. album.
That's why I say that whole Quincy Jones situation was a necessary key because you get to learn what the industry was about.
Yeah, and
a lot of those artists didn't know
100%.
About ownership at that point.
But I feel bad though that these are two brothers that had a falling out though. You know, like that sucks. That
who Prince and
no Mike and Quincy.
The Beatles.
Yeah, Mike and Quincy had a falling out.
Yeah, the biggest what's what called though. The biggest purchases could have changed movie history. He almost bought Universal Studios completely. And he almost bought Marvel from
Sony,
Stan.
artists.
He almost bought
Yeah,
Marvel
yeah.
from Stan Lee.
Not from
He
Stan Lee,
was
nigga. Stan Lee don't own Marvel.
No, Stan Lee was on
well,
the Marvel. Yeah, Stan Lee.
whoever owned it at the time.
Yeah, Stan Lee was in control. He was the what do you call it? I forgot what you call it of Marvel.
Wait, hold on, Rick. Before you might want to look that up, player, because I sent the
I'm trying to
documentary
tell
on
you.
that.
I didn't say he owned it. I said he was like he was the guy in control. Stan Lee was the guy that was pushing the buttons.
He was only reason why he wanted to buy the Marvel. He wanted to play Spider-Man, so he was going to just buy the whole Marvel just to play Spider-Man.
That would have been horrible.
Yeah,
that's not what you.
Hey, look, you know you got too much.
Yeah, nigga. We saw it. We saw that nigga as a scarecrow. That was enough, bro. Like, yeah, we ain't doing that.
Like, he was supposed to be. He was supposed to be Jar Jar Binks. Michael Jackson was supposed to be Jar Jar Binks in Star Wars.
Yeah.
And Tupac, and this is fact too. Tupac's supposed to be Mace Windu.
No,
good thing that didn't happen.
That's a fact. He auditioned for the shit and all that. I don't know if they say he was on it, but they say he died after he did. But he did. They called him to audition for it.
Well, bald-headed black guy. I can see it. I guess he kind of short though. Like, what kind of he'd be a mini Jedi. Oh man! All right.
Oh, and the man was in Men in Black. Remember, Mike was in Men in Black. He was like, I could be aging him.
Yeah, that was a cameo. That wasn't that good.
Well, yeah, it was a cameo. I guess you could say.
Yeah,
I was surprised he was in it though.
Yeah, he was playing He was playing with a lot of money when you try and buy a comic book thing just to play Spider-Man.
Yeah. Like I remember one time Bill Cosby was mad and he said he was gonna buy I forget what fucking network when they pissed off Bill one time. He was like, fuck it, I'll buy this network. Hey, listen, when you got old shit money, do what you want. You know, who gonna stop?
I think I read an article. It was Bill Cosby and Michael Jackson was the most paid celebrities in the world at the time. I think they said Bill Cosby was making $1 million a week and Michael Jackson was making like 2 to 3 a week or some shit.
Yeah. And imagine if Mike toured like he used to. He didn't tour a whole lot. He had feet problems, believe it or not. As much of a dancer he had feet problems. And that's why he didn't have all them big ass fucking tours and shit. Because any kind of debt Michael Jackson was in, bro, he could have went to Las Vegas for a month and fucking got rid of all that debt. It was, he was in debt. I'm like, bro, you stick that motherfucker in a Bellagio or somewhere and charge fucking $10,000 a ticket, it'll be a sellout every fucking night. He would easily.
Are you talking about a reservation?
Yeah. Oh, fuck me. Michael Jackson? Bro, his tickets were so hard to get. Each household could only buy 2 of them. If you were standing outside, say, hey, each household is only allowed to buy 2 fucking tickets. We want to give everybody a chance to see Michael Jackson. I remember that shit when I was a kid. And he was coming, I was like, hey, we gonna see Michael Jackson Monster. Hey, look, it's only 2 fucking tickets per household, and you got fucking brothers and sisters. Yeah, we can't fuck with it. Like, that's what it was. But my mother was willing to wait outside and shit and get them motherfucking tickets. I mean, it would have been nosebleed seats, but we said we saw Michael Jackson. But you gotta pay. You know? I remember my brother used to put his hand in Vaseline and put powder over it and say he had a glitter glove and shit. I was remember that shit when we was kids. It was fucking crazy. There was some good shit. Hey, well, I want to thank everybody that came through. It's 7:19. Time to get my black ass, actually take a shower and, go to bed.
So we only gonna have $1 billion movie until like the summertime. I think that Mario movie probably gonna be the only $1 billion movie until the summertime.
Yeah, then Avengers will give you one in December.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll give you one. Well, hey, for all those that slept on Zootopia, Parker, there you go. Almost $2 billion. Yeah, he slept on that movie.
Dang.
Yeah, he slept on it. Because I told him, he was like, yo, Warner Brothers is leading the box office. I was like, bro, they got at least $3 billion of movies that didn't even come out yet. And he was like, what movies are they? I said, Avatar for one, and Zootopia. What's Zootopia? He said, I don't think Zootopia going to make $1 billion like it did last time. I said, why wouldn't it? I said, bro, man, shit.
Yeah,
you got to remember, this is the same Parker that don't think that movie called. He don't think Toy Story 5 and Minions is going to be a threat to Supergirl.
Yeah, well, because you know what it is? He ain't got no kids. So he don't understand that. He don't understand that when you have a parent, you have a 3 children household, bro, that's 4 tickets. Those movies are going to make money. You don't understand that. So
you don't have to have kids to understand that. I'm sure Levon understands that. Or Vaughn, do you have kids? I don't know if you got kids or not, but do you understand what Rick just said?
No, I can understand both points, but you got to think about the people that grew up with the IP also.
That's what I'm saying. You don't have to have kids to
But
get that.
yeah,
Rick.
you know, he doesn't see the forest to the trees. He doesn't understand.
But
that.
he's a different person. That's what it is.
Okay,
I don't think he understands that.
He doesn't.
I don't think he understands that as a family movie that people will go see.
Yeah, that's exactly 100%. That's what he doesn't understand. He don't understand that families is what make the economy go around. Not a single man, not a single woman. It's a family. That's what makes the economy go around. Not one fucking person. It's families, and well,
which has multiple people.
I know for one for sure. I'm going to say Toy Story 5 or some fucking Supergirl. Fuck that Supergirl movie. That shit look trash. I don't deserve my money.
Yeah, I'll be there.
I hope Parker steal it like he steal everything else.
Oh man! So you're not gonna go watch it, Vaughn? God damn!
Oh, why would I waste money doing that?
Watching the anger.
I can go see. I waste money doing that and go see it. I can go see an actual good movie.
Mac City said he know parents that are fiending for sees Toy Story. Yeah, bro, them Toy Story movies, bro. Look at the Rotten Tomatoes. Them shits are like hundreds and shit, bro. Like no shit.
I don't be getting it because I swear Toy Story 4 was trash.
No, it was. It most definitely was trash.
I did not like that Toy Story 4.
That's why they retconning a lot of stuff. That's why Woody back with the family now.
That and that what was the other one? Buzz Lightyear joint.
I like the Buzz Lightyear movie. I like that Buzz Lightyear movie.
Man, it was okay. It wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. I put that much, but wait and see. Shout out to Levon. I think Mario gonna do really good though.
Yeah, well. So listen.
When I saw Yoshi,
oh yeah, I think
no.
Yeah, I think Mario gonna be the first $1 billion movie April 1st.
They gonna sell him like they did that I Am Groot nigga.
Oh yeah, I just said he missed a lot of hey Rick, he missed a lot of topics, man. He missed the God of War castings. Missed a lot.
Yeah, but bro, I'm fucking hold on. How many minutes am I in here? It's too long.
What happened?
They
casted the whole series. I think only like 2 people they haven't casted yet.
Yeah, bro. Levon we did this show like on the fly. Like we're gonna have a more. This is basically saying, hey, look, we back for 2026. So
taking off the rush.
Yeah,
they even casted Atreus.
They did.
Yeah, they casted everybody besides Boulder and Freya. Everybody else, they got Thor, Odin. Oh yeah, they didn't cast Thor's sons yet, but they cast mostly everybody else.
It's definitely something we're gonna look into. And again, I want to thank all the chat and all the panel that came through. I got to add these timestamps. We were supposed to have a Street Fighter get up, and Parker was supposed to lead that, and he's not here. So, hey.
They got Thor playing Kratos.
They got who playing Kratos?
The guy that voiced Thor in the game. He's playing Kratos in real life.
Oh, yeah, I saw him. To do with the beard and shit. Yeah. That'll work.
I'm happy they didn't get the guy that voiced him, man. He just don't got the face for him. Pause.
He just, I don't know.
Kratos ain't black, so.
Yeah, well, here we go with that. Hey, listen, on that note, see you guys. We probably going to do, I don't know, for you guys who are lovers out there, I don't know what y'all doing Valentine's Day. I don't know if we're going to have an arcade, but I don't know. But, hey, y'all have a good Tuesday night. I think the Lakers are playing the Spurs tonight, so I guess I'll stay up and watch this debacle. And, hey, y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all sometime this weekend. Have a